Hey everybody, welcome back to another Chippa in the third person. It's Thursday, the 5th of November, 2020. Now 2 days after the US election, and we still don't know who the next president of the United States is. It's closing in though. It's getting close. We shall see. I'm out for a lunchtime walk. Pretty beautiful day. Nice out here in beautiful Bedford, Massachusetts, where I work. So yesterday was an interesting one. Started the day with taking my daughter to her physical. And cute thing, you worry about, your kid getting upset because she had to get shots, and she knew it. But, the doctors tried to be calm about it, and she actually did a fantastic job. She, was pretty well behaved. Obviously, like, some things bothered her. She doesn't like having to sit down and, be poked at, or, have her eyes or ears looked at, or blood pressure. But she did well with all of it. So I was really, really happy. And, in COVID land, only one parent can, go in. So there's that. But, was able to go in there, and who got over, and her doctor was getting ready to leave. And she said, "Wait a minute, you forgot something." The doctor was like, "Well, what did I forget?" And she's like, "You forgot to do my shots." It was hilarious. It was really cute. The doctor was like, "Well, I wasn't going to make a big deal out of it because I didn't want to scare you." She said, "Well, it's definitely a little scary and it might hurt a little bit, but I have to get it done." And we thought that was the coolest, cutest thing in the world. So, good for her. And then later in the evening, ended up having to take my son to the emergency room. And that was the other fun part of the day. He had a rash in a particularly sensitive part of your body. And he, didn't really seem to upset him all that much. And then he must have hit it on something, like climbing over a gate. And he was screaming bloody murder. We couldn't calm him down. So we took him to the ER. He got ultrasounds and a bunch of things just to make sure he was okay. And turns out, it's just a pretty bad rash. So a few hours later, and at the end of another stressful day, we were home and we went to sleep. So yeah, that's how I'm doing over these last couple days. Work has been insane. Yesterday was today's Thursday, right? So Tuesday, election day, was a day off. And then my daughter was back in school technically, even though we had her physical yesterday. But yeah, so how about some of those states that aren't decided yet, right? You get Nevada. Nevada comes, hopefully goes blue. We'll see. That'd win the election at this point, it would seem. But then you've got you've got Georgia, that was a percentage point away in Trump's favor last night when I went to bed, and as of right now is 0.3%, and they're still counting. So we'll see how that works. And I know the president is suing the entire country that didn't vote for him, which is wonderful. You juxtapose that with the concession speech from John McCain in 2008, where he's dealing with very angry people. Very first time he mentions the name Barack Obama, they start to boo. And, of course they do. That's you've been in a fight, you get two sides, rah, rah, rah. But he calms the crowd. And by the end, when he mentions him and his accomplishments again, they applaud. And see, that is the decorum that you get with the way that party and the way the two parties were back then versus how everybody seems to be now. And we just need to all learn to be compassionate and ethical and civil with each other. And we can't, because we feel that politics has to be something that has to do with human rights. We put those things on the ballot. That's just something I can't accept. So hopefully you all are managing to get through your day today. Hey, go listen to one of my shows. Hey, go listen to one of the other people that I work with and whose shows I've been on shows. Go check out Geeks with Shields, Pumpkin Copter Cast, Gotta Catch 'Em All, Film Rescue, recorded tomorrow. God, Busted Limes, you know, names that I'm going to forget all day long. The Grumpy Old Gamers, How to Teach an Old Gamer New Tricks. You know, there's so many of them out there. Adventure Incorporated. I'm going to forget, and I'm not going to say someone, I'm going to be a jerk, but just do something good for yourself today. Do something good for yourself. Try not to let this stress affect your family life at home. I need to take that advice. You can get kind of heated and angry, especially after the day job, and that's not fair to my wife and kids or anybody else. So, till next time, this has been the Chippa. I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye.